All right, it's Dr. William again, and this is part 6 of our 10-part starter series. And in this part, we're going to talk about how your microbiome talks to your brain. So let's discover that powerful connection between your digestive system and mental well-being and learn how trillions of microbes shape your mood, memory, and your resilience every single day. Have you ever noticed how your mood shifts after a heavy meal? Or how stress makes your stomach churn? That's not coincidence. That's biology. Your gut and your brain are in a constant conversation, and the messengers are trillions of microbes living inside you. This ecosystem is called the microbiome, and it doesn't just digest food. It influences your mood, your memory, your immunity, and even your resilience to stress. So on one side, we have, if you have a balanced microbiome, we've got clear thinking, calm emotions, steady energy. On the other side, if your microbiome is disrupted, we've got brain fog, anxiety, fatigue. Essentially, when your inner ecosystem is in harmony, you feel your best. When it falls out of balance, your entire system struggles to function optimally. So what is this gut-brain axis? So the gut-brain axis, it's a sophisticated two-way communication system between your digestive tract and your nervous system. This biological superhighway constantly exchanges information that shapes how you think, feel, and respond to the world around you. So there's three communication pathways that are part of this gut-brain axis. One is neurotransmitters. So your gut produces serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, all of which are powerful chemicals that regulate your mood, focus, and emotional balance through your entire body. Then we have immune signals. So your gut microbes actively influence inflammation levels, which directly affects brain clarity, cognitive function, and your ability to think clearly under pressure. And then third is the vagus nerve. This is the direct phone line between the gut and the brain, and it continuously sends signals about digestion, stress levels, and even available energy reserves. So when this microbiome is healthy, this gut-brain axis hums like a well-tuned orchestra. When it's disrupted, the music just turns chaotic. So 60 million plus of Americans suffer from digestive issues, and many are linked to microbiome imbalance and disrupted gut-brain communication. Now, about 90% of our serotonin production, this is our feel-good neurotransmitter, it's actually produced in the gut, not in the brain. Now, a 2021 landmark study found that people with depression had significantly lower microbiome diversity compared to healthy controls. So these statistics, it brings about a startling truth. Millions of us are struggling with mood and energy issues that actually originate in our gut, not the brain. And the solution may be a lot simpler than what we thought. So in a nature study, researchers identified specific gut bacteria that were directly linked to serotonin production and demonstrated a clear biological pathway between the microbiome health and mood regulation. Now, these findings validate what many have suspected. Your mental state is profoundly influenced by your gut environment. And then in another study, it was found that probiotics actually improved anxiety and depression symptoms by modulating that gut-brain axis. So this proves that mental health isn't just psychology. It's deeply physiological and it's rooted in the health of your digestive system. So imagine your gut as a garden and the microbes are plants. Some are flowers that nourish you, others are weeds that drain your vitality. And if the soil, your digestive environment, is healthy, those flowers are going to thrive and bloom. If the soil becomes toxic, weeds are going to take over and choke out that beneficial growth. And your brain's going to feel this difference immediately. A flourishing gut garden brings mental clarity and emotional calm. A weed-filled garden is going to bring persistent fog and unexplained fatigue. Take Sarah's story. So, I'm sorry, Samantha. Samantha was a 39-year-old lawyer, struggled with debilitating brain fog and anxiety, and her doctor prescribed antidepressants, but she knew something deeper was wrong. So when we did functional testing, it revealed a low microbial diversity, overgrowth of harmful bacteria, and nutrient malabsorption, all originating in her gut. And with a targeted gut support, for example, probiotics, fiber-rich foods, and stress reduction strategies, her mental clarity returned. Her brain wasn't broken, her gut was crying out for help. So what are some common questions we get? Can gut health really affect mood? Absolutely. Neurotransmitters like serotonin and dopamine, the chemicals that regulate your emotional state, are predominantly produced in the gut, not the brain. So don't probiotics fix everything? Not quite. While probiotics help, true microbial diversity comes from a holistic approach, including a varied diet, lifestyle modifications, and effective stress management techniques. How do I know if my gut is imbalanced? Well, watch for persistent bloating, irregular bowel movements, food sensitivities, or unexplained fatigue and anxiety. This is your gut's way of signaling distress. So how do you nourish this gut-brain connection? Well, you can start transforming your microbiome today with some simple, powerful steps to create lasting change. Number one, eat fiber-rich foods. So things like beans, lentils, and colorful vegetables are going to help feed those healthy microbes. It's going to help them flourish and crowd out the harmful bacteria naturally. Try adding fermented foods, things like yogurt, sauerkraut, and kimchi, which introduce beneficial bacteria that help strengthen that gut ecosystem and enhance digestive function. Reduce processed sugar. So sugar feeds those harmful microbes that disrupt balance and create inflammation throughout your body and brain. And then practice mindful eating. So slow down, chew your food thoroughly, and notice how the food feels. This awareness is going to help strengthen that gut-brain connection. So here are some foods that help transform your microbiome. So on the prebiotic side, these are foods that actually feed the good bacteria. So things like garlic and onions, asparagus, bananas, oats and apples. These feed your beneficial bacteria, helping them multiply and thrive. Then our probiotic foods like Greek yogurt, kefir, kimchi, kombucha, and miso, these introduce new beneficial strains to diversify your gut garden. And then lastly, providing sources of polyphenols. So things like berries, dark chocolate, green tea, olive oil, and then red wine in some cases provide compounds that reduce inflammation and support microbial balance. So the key to a thriving microbiome isn't eating one superfood. It's eating a wide variety of whole plant-based foods. Each different food you consume feeds different beneficial bacteria, creating a rich, diverse ecosystem that's resilient to stress and disease. So aim for about 30 different plant foods per week. This might sound challenging, but it includes everything: fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, seeds, herbs, and spices. Diversity is your greatest ally in building gut-brain health. So here's your daily challenge. Plant one flower today. Add one gut-friendly food. Choose kefir, sauerkraut, or even just a handful of berries. And notice how you feel. Pay attention to your body and your mind's response. And know that you're planting resilience. Each good choice you make nourishes that inner garden. You're not just eating, you're cultivating a thriving ecosystem that's going to support your mental clarity, emotional balance, and physical health. Your gut is your ally. You've been told your anxiety is all in your head, but science shows it's also in your gut. You're not broken, you're misbalanced, and you have the power to restore harmony. So functional medicine doesn't just treat symptoms. It helps you cultivate your inner garden so your brain can bloom with clarity, calmness, and confidence. Beyond diet, introduce some other lifestyle factors that are going to matter. Get quality sleep, 7 to 9 hours nightly is going to allow that gut to repair and allow that microbiome to regenerate. Getting regular exercise is going to increase microbiome diversity and help reduce inflammation. Work on your stress management techniques. Chronic stress disrupts gut balance. Find your calm state, find your calm practice. And then hydration. Water helps support that mucosal lining and helps beneficial bacteria thrive. So on your gut-brain journey, remember, start where you are. Begin with one small change today. Add a fermented food, reduce sugar, or practice mindful eating. And then build consistency. Small daily actions compound into significant transformation. Your gut responds to regular, loving care. Listen to your body. Notice how different foods and habits affect your energy, mood, and mental clarity. Your body is always communicating. And then seek support when needed. If symptoms persist, work with practitioners who understand that gut-brain connection at a deeper level. Your gut's talking, and it's time to listen. So if today's message resonated with you, imagine what's possible when you go deeper. Our paid membership programs offer advanced gut assessments, personalized nutrition protocols, and a supportive community that helps you restore your microbiome and reclaim your mental clarity. This isn't about perfection, it's about connection, connection to your body's wisdom, to foods that nourish you, and to understanding the true wellness that grows from the inside out.